Okay, so in this video we will talk about SA node. SA node, which is also known as Sinoatrial node. Here it is known by natural pacemaker. Why? Why it is also known as natural pacemaker? So let's talk where it is present and what it is. Actually, we already know this is chambers of heart, right atrium, right ventricles and left ventricles. These are the chambers of our heart. We already know about the valves. So there on the right side, which is present bicuspid valve, which is present right ventricular and right ventricle valve. And in between the left atrium and left ventricle, there it is present the mitral valve, which is also known as tricuspid valve. Okay, and there is also semi-lunar valve which is present on the side of the pulmonary artery and between the right ventricles and between the left ventricles and the aorta. So that is the aortic valves. So these are the valves which are present in the heart chambers. So now let's talk about what is this SA node. What's their work? Actually, this SA node, it is present in the upper atrial chamber of the right side. Yes, this is present on the right side of the chamber of atrium. And here it is present, and how it works, because if it is not there, then there is no generation of any heartbeat or any now heart will not pump any blood and will not go into our any body parts. So let's talk how it's actually work, then we will talk about their function and everything. Let's talk about how it works first. First we will know that is the SA node. Yes, SA node, that's how I have told you here. It is present on the right side of the atrium. So SA node works like a transformer which receives the signal from the brain. Brain sends the signal to the SA node and which act as a transformer which generates electrical impulses. Then SA node generate electrical impulses which helps in right atrium and left atrium to contract. Then sinoatrium node which actually generate impulses, then it transfers to the right atrium, to the left atrium, then right atrium and left atrium will what contracts, and then they push blood into the ventricles. So they push, these both chambers will push the blood into the right ventricles and left ventricles. But how? First, this SA node will send their electrical impulses to the AV node, but through the bundle of His, or which are the splits into the right and left bundle branches and quickly spreading with the help of Purkinje fibers. So Purkinje fibers which are actually present here, which actually helps in to quickly transform all the bloods and to the ventricles chambers. And when the AV node will transfer all the blood to the signals to the right ventricles and the left ventricles, which contract significantly pump blood, which actually pump blood to the whole body. And it actually, we have already studied about the lump sound and dub sounds. So when the brain suddenly signals the SA node that generate electrical impulses, then here the right atrium and left atrial will contract, which actually produces a sound, lub sound. And when they again further sends the electrical impulse to the AV node, then they create the sound dub sound, because here the right ventricles and left ventricles contract and pump the blood to throughout the body. So here we already talk about whole process, that how and why the SA node it actually work as the natural pacemaker. And now I will tell you why. Because where it is present, I have already told you, that is, it is present on the right atrium of the heart chambers. Now what is their work and why it is called? So there the work, this is the whole work. From the brain sends signal to the SA node, which work as a transformer, and then it sends uh, electrical impulses to the right atrium and left atrium. Then it sends to the AV node and AV node, which helps in uh, transfer the electrical impulse, which actually contracts the right ventricular and left ventricular to pump the blood to throughout the body. This is the work. And what is their function? First, it helps in generation of what? Heartbeat. Then it also starts their heartbeat. It initiate, because if there is no SA node, there will be no contraction of atrium and no contraction of ventriculars, and ventriculars will not receive any blood and it will not pump. First, it will not, there is no input and there will be no output also. You can also relate this system with the nervous system of our body. Here, the nervous system, which actually receives all the information through the nerves, and here what it works like there. And now here the third is control rhythm of heart. So it is also controls rhythm of heart, how fast, slow, speed. It also controls speed of the heartbeat. And that's the last point I have shared here, that is makes the atria contract. So atrium contract will happen due to the SA node. So this is actually the whole mechanism, work, and what it is the pacemaker, why it is called the natural pacemaker. This is all about pacemaker and SA node. Thank you so much.